Alright guys, today we are focusing on a little bit of unit rate, but we're going to focus on some better buy problems also. You did get exposed to this in 6th grade, so it's not anything real new to you. I just want to refresh and make sure that you know it and move on. It's not a very hard concept. I've already talked with you just a little bit about it. I've already kind of brushed across it for you. But this first one says Judy can buy a box of 16-ounce box of cereal for $5.49 or a 20-ounce box for $5.99. Which is the better buy? Okay, so you've got a 16-ounce box for $5.49 or a 20-ounce box for $5.99. Alright. Now, the way that you're going to look at this is you're going to have to look at dollars over ounces. Money always goes on top. When you're finding a unit rate, if it involves money, money always goes up top. Okay, money is always a numerator because your money is getting divided by whatever units you are working with to find that better buy. In this case, we're working with ounces. So it's $5.49 for 16 ounces or $5.99 for 20 ounces. Now, I'm going to require, just like your 6th grade teachers did, I'm going to require that you put your units on top and bottom right here, but you don't have to do it twice. You don't have to do it here and here. Just understand that that dollars carries for all the way across those numerators, and the ounces are all of your denominators, okay? Alright, so in this case, I want to know how much it is per 1 ounce of cereal. So if you divide by 16, because 16 divided by 16 gets you 1, using equivalent fractions there. If I divide by 16 on top also, $5.49 divided by 16 gets me this right here. I want you to look at what it gave me. $5.49 divided by 16 ounces gets me this right here. Where I'm talking about money, and money goes to the hundreds place. Alright, so when I look next door at the 3, this is going to be 34 cents. Okay, it's not going to round up to 35 cents. So, alright, so it's 34 cents per ounce. Okay, and this one over here, $5.99 divided by 20. Look at what I'm getting there. Okay, looking at this 29 cent, when I look next door at that 9, it's going to round up to 30 cents. Okay, so this is equal to 30 cents per ounce. Now, which one do you want to pay? Do you want to pay 34 cents per ounce or 30 cents per ounce? I want to pay 30 cents per ounce. That's what makes this the better buy, is that it's cheaper. Not for the whole box, it's not cheaper, but it's cheaper per ounce of cereal. So you're getting more cereal for your money. So the better buy is, I'll just circle it. This one right here is fine. Just circle it. Okay? All right, now, which is the better buy? 1 pen for 99 cents, 4 pens for $5.16, or a 10-pack for $12.90? All right, so we're going to put money over pens. All right, I can pay 99 cents for 1 pen, or $5.16 for 2 pens, or $12.90 for a 10-pack. That means there's 10 pens in the pack. All right. Now, in each case, you can set up the equivalent fraction and go over 1, or you can understand that it's just divide to get your unit rate. I think it's probably easier just for you to set it up and divide to get your unit rate. It's easier. It's always going to work out the same way either way. So, this is 99 cents divided by 1. This is 99 cents. That's already your unit rate because it's over 1. $5.16 divided by 2 gets me $2.58 per pen. And $12.90 divided by 10 gets me $1.29 per pen, which is your better buy. The 1 pen for 99 cents is your better buy. Okay? Alright, Ashley can make 6 bracelets per half an hour. How many bracelets can she make per 1 hour? Okay, so we've got bracelets per hour. Bracelets per hour. Okay, are your units. Those are your two things being compared. Okay, your independent, your dependent variable goes. It always goes back to those notes. And we're just breaking it in pieces and doing parts of those notes. She can do 6 bracelets in half an hour. How many bracelets can she do per 1 hour? All right, we would just divide. 6 divided by half. 6 divided by a half gives me 12. Equals 12 bracelets per hour. Okay, and that's all there was to this problem, because it's not asking which, about a better buy. It's just how many can she make per hour. That's just find the unit rate. All right. I'm not worried about you estimating right now. I just want you to be able to find the unit rate. All right, heartbeats. All right, estimate the unit rate. 8 heartbeats in 6 seconds. So we've got 8 heartbeats. We'll do heartbeats per second. Okay. And I don't mind you guys abbreviating like that, but show me your units. Okay, that's important to me. All right. So 8 heartbeats in 6 seconds gives me how many beats in 1 second? Well, 8 divided by 6 is, you're getting like a decimal, 1.33333. So 1.3 repeating, or 1 1/3 beats per second would be your abbreviation there. Okay. All right, now determine the better buy. Half a dozen carnations for $4.75, or a dozen for $9.24. Okay. Well, first of all, you got to know how many a dozen is. A dozen is 12. Okay. So we're doing money over, we'll say carnations are flowers, so money over flowers. Okay. All right, now, so this says half a dozen carnations, which would be 6 carnations for $4.75. See how I set that up? Money on top. Money always goes up top. Or a dozen carnations, which would be 12 carnations for $9.24. All right, now let's divide and see which is going to give us the better buy. $4.75 divided by 6 gives me a big old long decimal. Big old long decimal, but we're talking about money, so we're stopping right there at the hundreds place. This is going to be 79 cents. The one will not cause it to round up to 80 cents, so it's 79 cents per flower. 79 cents per carnation, or $9.24 divided by 12 gives me 77 cents. You want to pay 79 cents or 77 cents per flower? 77 cents. Look at me if I circled the wrong one. All right. Now, on the back of this, you've got a couple of different things going on. Up top, you've got some unit rate stuff. And down bottom, you've got some better buy stuff. So here's the way I would expect to see your work on a sheet of paper. Okay? Number 1. All right. Type 800 words in 12 minutes. How many words per minute? Okay? I expect to see words per minute. Okay, expect to see your units. 800 words in 12 minutes equals how many words per minute? Okay, 800 divided by 12 equals 66.666. Okay, it's repeating. So 66.6 repeating words per minute. Okay, so 66.6 repeating words per minute. Okay, this is what I would expect to see. This is your work that shows this problem. Okay, you let your calculator do the math, but you're going to show me the setup. Okay, and down bottom, you've got better buy problems. All right, give you an example. Number 15. Okay, number 15, a 12.5 ounce bag of Doritos for $3.79, or a 3 ounce bag for $1. All right. Well, we are going to, what 2 units are we comparing? Money and ounces. Okay. So we've got money on top and ounces on bottom. All right. So you've got a 12.5 ounce bag for $3.79. So $3.79 for 12.5 ounces. Okay. Or 3 ounce bag for $1. A 3 ounce bag for $1. Okay. All right. So $3.79 divided by 12 is 30. All right. Now watch this one. Right here, this is 31 cents. But if I look next door, I've got a 5. That's going to cause it to round up to 32 cents. So this is 32 cents per ounce. And 1 divided by 3 is going to give you 33. All right, that 3 is not going to cause it to round up, but it's still going to be, this is 33 cents per ounce. Okay, so which one's the better buy? This one. And so you're going to need to know that that's the 12.5 ounce bag. So your answer should be here. I don't mind if you just circle it right there. The 12.5 ounce bag for $3.79 is the better buy. Okay. Alright guys, you got lots of practice to do, and once I have seen that you can do your practice correctly, once you're doing fine on your practice, you'll be ready for your assignment.